What's up, sinners? How y'all doing tonight? Um, we're gonna let this play in the background just so something's going on, so it's not just me talking. But I got a few things I want to say about grandcross and the grandcross YouTubers. I'm not saying any names. I'm not doing any of that. So get that out your head. But you can put two and two together yourself. Now, I'm not talking about every Grand Cross YouTuber, everybody that does Grand Cross on YouTube. I'm mostly talking about the biggest ones, the bigger ones. And like I said, I'm not naming no names. You can figure it out yourself. But these people have the ability to edit, to put their stuff together really nicely so that it looks good, it comes across good, has good page transitions with their own little tweaks to it, this, that, and the other. But if you ever pay attention, you can catch them in what they're doing. And I can show you based off my uploads what I do. What they do, because if you'll ever pay attention to their videos are always from like an update behind, like a week to 2 weeks back from what we're actually playing right now to where these fights are actually going on. Alright, the reason for that is because they're able to take and get the best out of all their fights, the best out of all their stuff that they've done, and piece it together how they want it to be seen, not how it actually is. Alright, is it their fault that I don't know how to edit? No. Is it my fault that I don't know how to edit? Absolutely. But does that make it right to show your fans only stuff where you're winning and not really showing what's going on, like running down current ones and doing them like right now, like without all that editing? That's what you get from me. You get exactly what I'm doing with no editing because I don't know how. Right now, as in the stuff that's happening right now. I don't have a week or two to pick through all my fights and make this beautiful video for you to watch and you to see and all this. And if you'll ever notice, when you do have the bigger ones that show their losses, it's a loss that they have chosen to show you to where it's no way they could have won, so that they can fall back. Oh well, the RNG just it's no way I could have won this fight. Blah blah. We're just gonna move on. It's never one where they just get fucking mollywopped, where they just get the floor mopped with their ass. You're never gonna see that. And as I said before, you can figure this out for yourself. Just go back, look at what's being posted, and look at what rules are or aren't going on. Look at what types of things are going on, like what's going on now on JP. You have the event where with the top 100 and ungeared. Well, not really top 100. You know what I mean. Number one spot gets 100 diamonds. You won't see none of that this week from them. You won't see that until they've piled together enough video of them just killing people, when all they're doing is putting all that together and making something for you to watch, instead of you actually seeing that it takes them like hundreds of fights to even make a video. I made a video where I went from the freaking bottom to champion in one night. I didn't get to pick through it, sort through it, none of that. You got it just like I recorded it, just like I played it, because that's all I know how to do. Now, am I bitching because they're able to do this? No, not at all. More power to them. I wish I knew how to do it. I don't think that I would go back and give you old fights. I would still do it as in the current state of the game, but I would be able to throw in the cool transitions and the cool, stuff like certain people have with theirs. I'd be able to have an intro and an outro, all that cool stuff they know how to do. That's what I wish I knew how to do. Now, that's my own fault that I don't. There's nothing I can do about that. But I just wanted to, like, the hypocrisy of this community, man, is just, whew, it is just out there. I mean, you've got people that just, I mean, as far as like I'll call one name, but he doesn't really he don't really do this. But not only does he have the money, but he can also play the game. Is Seaton. Seaton's not one of those that's got a bunch of money that he can just throw at the game, but he can't fucking play. Seaton has a bunch of money that he can throw at the game, and he knows how to play. He's very good at the game. A lot of these other cats that's putting these videos together for you, they can't tell their ass from a hole in the ground. They just don't. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They have no idea things that are happening in the game are fixing to happen. It surprises the shit out of them. They don't know what's going on half the time. But only reason I'm putting this out there is I just want you people to realize that just because you're able to put together these cool videos for everybody to watch, that doesn't make you a good grandcross player. That makes you a good editor and recorder. When you start putting your shit out there in the current week it's in, during that week, like I've got a video up I just put up that I just played through 2 hours ago. Like, it's from 2 hours ago, not 2 weeks ago. So, I don't sift through my shit and look for the best matches that look good. I record it and I post it. If I lose, I lose. If I win, if I was to sit here and think that I was going to win every fucking match I ever played, I'd be fucking delusional. It's just not possible. Sometimes there are RNG issues. Sometimes you just get your ass handed to you. It's just the way it is. If you was to be able to win every fight, I would think you were cheating, to be honest. It's just no fucking way. But I just want y'all to know what y'all are watching. When you're watching this shit, pay attention to when it is, not what it is. And you'll see what's being shown to you, man, is just a bunch of put together propaganda in a way that shows them at their best all times. It doesn't show them when they're really playing and getting those 58 out of 70 something losses and stuff like that. It shows you none of that. It just shows you them winning, and every now and then they'll toss in a loss. But it's one loss where they look like, well, there's nothing they could have done about that. You'll never see one of them post a video where they just get their ass destroyed. I've posted many of them. I don't mind. I like it when I get beat because it makes me go back and watch my video and see if there's something I could have done different. And it makes me a better player. But like this video here, this was just me playing with the King team, because if you can go first with the King team, you can usually win. The only problem with the King team is getting out CC'd and Goddess Leah's putting up a shield. Other than that, it's not that hard to win with. I think I won every match but one with this right here, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. It's a pretty long video too. It's like 21 minutes. But yeah, it's just the King team with Escanor in the back. But that's my point, man. I just wanted to make a point on that, and make a point on other things like that. Like if you look right here, I got one view, awesome. It's not fully processed yet, so we the best picture quality we probably gonna get right now is 480p. So this right now, I want you to pay attention to when this is, and you'll see that my videos are now. Like, there's the little thing that tells you that your Super Awakening's turned off. There's my Super Awakening turned off. Everybody's Super Awakenings turned off this week on JP. This is now. Now, what you're going to get from your bigger YouTubers is you're going to see this right here in about a week or two. This is when you'll see them cycle through this. And it's for a reason, man. Use your head and think about what's going on. And give some of these smaller content creators that are actually really good at this game, give them some love too. Not just the ones that know how to make it look pretty. There's a difference between making something look pretty and something being pretty. It's a huge difference. And that's all I wanted to say. I just, you know, it's frustrating. And it's totally my fault, you know, that I didn't learn editing or anything like that. But at the same time, it's like you're not being real with your fans when you putting out shit that you just threw together that makes you look good. That's not what's really happening. That's not how you're really playing. You're really playing good in those moments. And that's about it. I mean, the record speaks for itself at the end of every week. At the end of every week. So, I'm going to be uploading a lot more JP videos this week. I had let mine get to where I was all the way back down in Champion 5. I've been playing geared on global and geared on here. And kind of got sidetracked, but that won't be happening no more. That's about it, man. I just a little slight getting something off my chest there. That's all. And I don't think y'all are not smart enough that y'all haven't figured this out, and maybe you just don't care. But I just wanted to put this out there just in case you hadn't noticed that these people are like their content's weeks old, man. Those rules were going on 2 weeks ago. Shit that you're seeing now, and if I knew how to edit, I would do the same thing, except I would just make cool transitions and stuff like that. I wouldn't edit together matches that just make me look good. Anytime you get a match and you see they transition through everything just straight to the next match, you don't know what the fuck they playing, man. You don't know if it's a bot, it's a real person, and you can't help bots. This game's just full of them. When people aren't playing, their accounts are used as bots. That's what a bot is. It's not a fake person. But anyway, just want to let y'all know that, and hope y'all enjoy the videos I do upload. And peace out. I love you guys, and stay good.